Puff the Magic Dragon is here. Yeah. It arrived this morning in Georgetown, Texas. Hallelujah. Damn, it surprised them at the dealership. They didn't even know it was coming. Sheesh. Anyway, got all the paperwork. No, I haven't gone over there yet. You know, they got to get it off the truck and all that stuff and put it in the service department and do a few things. And so I'm supposed to pick it up tomorrow. But anyway, I had to get the loan finalized. I had to get insurance on it. You know how much my insurance is going to be for my RV, for my Coachman Clipper Cadet? $12 a month. Full coverage. $250 deductible. Full coverage. Everything, okay? You know why? Because I get a multi-car discount. I got my son's truck on there, my truck on there, my RV, and now another RV. And my son has another truck that he's rebuilding, so we get a multi-car discount, and I get a lot of other discounts because I do the defensive driving stuff and get a discount. But anyway, the good times are coming. They're coming real soon. You know, what have I got into now? I don't know. I went from Prius camping to camping in a Lear camper top and a pickup. Now I got me a 16-foot RV. Life's good, ain't it? Also making a fashion statement, right? Also, another thing I wanted to mention was mail call! We'll make a double video here. Why? Because I'm excited. That's why. I'm on fire. Rolling. Anyway, went to the post office. We'll talk some more about the RV in a minute. But I want to do this too. I got 2 cards. It says, I was cleaning. This one comes from Ellen somewhere in Missouri. And it says, I was cleaning the house, about to throw this away, but then thought it might look better in your bucket. The bucket of honor, of course. It's addressed to me. And I'll show it to you. You're going to get a kick out of this. It says, I thought everything in Texas was big. You old cow, what are you talking about? Anyway, but be that as it may, that's a cute little card. Thank you very much for a little obscene postcard. I always like to get those. And then next, I'm telling you, David has been up to doing his work again, guys. Where do you see this? I mean, this is a work of art. I'll try to cover his address here. But you've seen David's posts on my comment pages on all the videos many times. But I got to tell you, he outdid himself this time. I mean, look at this. He painted that. It's like it's on a piece of wood, but it's like a postcard. And that's how it was sent. He had put the stamps right up here at the top. And there's all kind of stuff hidden in the background there. I mean, I'm not going to go over too much of it. But yeah, he's got my P.O. box on there and stuff. And that's really, isn't that great? I mean, remember that day I did the video with my hat on and my sunglasses? Well, he picked up on that. And then on the back, he's got more. And what it is he went through, apparently remembered or went through some of the videos. And he's got a picture, some artwork here. Guadalupe Peak talks about I said it was El Bigo, and he's got that in there. 8,750 feet, July the 6th, 2017. And then he's got Carson National Forest, Goat Hill Campground, 713. You know, that was a stream of soothing sound, yeah. And then he talks about some friendly folks I met in Taos on, it does have the date, on my birthday, July the 14th, 2017. And then the rare walkie-talkie spotted near Capitan, New Mexico on July the 7th, 2007. But anyway, he did a drawing of all of those, okay? Is that neat? Is this a keepsake? I mean, you outdid yourself, David. I'm telling you. You have totally outdone. Will I keep this? You bet. Yeah, all of David's stuff I'll keep. Sure. I'm going to keep everything. I mean, I'll even keep this. This won't go in my RV, though. Now, this and this other one, yeah, we'll probably do these. Yeah, he did this other one, too. This one. I mean, isn't it great? Is that the greatest thing since fried chicken? And then he's got this one. This was his first one right here. And this was the second one he did. And then again, this right here, me looking like a mafia character. But yeah, he's got some stamps, you know, Earth, Saturn, Neptune, and Mars. Yeah. Yeah. And it says, this is what it says, and his secret sidekick, Puff Dragon, or Puff Drag. But be that as it may, David, you know, man, I hope you're making money doing this. These are good. You know, like this is raised letters right here. You know, this is good stuff, man. But I mean, this is art. Well, of course, I'm really a connoisseur of fine art. But anyway, what we're going to do now is we got to do the bucket of honor thing right quick. This is the bucket of honor. This is a Bud Light lime bucket. It used to be a normal little bucket you ice down beer in, but now it's the bucket of honor. And this was just a regular old card along with David's, but it won't fit in there, and I don't want to scratch it, so I'm not going to try to jam it in there. But anyway, so this card, everything's bigger in Texas, goes in the bucket of honor, and now it's an honored card. Thank you very much. I believe it was Ellen. Yeah, Ellen, thank you very much. You are the proud person with a card in the bucket of honor, Rusty 78609. And of course, David, of course, again, I can't thank you enough for this. This is really amazing. I mean, that is just too good, and I'll cover the address. But no, that is just really, and on the back is really something. That is really a keepsake. But again, I thank you very much, David. And now back to the new RV. Yeah. I got to go back to towing. You know, I really don't like to tow an RV. I'll be quite frank with you. But here's what I'm hoping. And have I made mistakes? Oh, about 1 billion. I'm hoping that because it is much lighter and much smaller, it's about let's see, I had a 19-footer that was actually about 23, so it's about 5 feet shorter than the last RV that I towed. Okay, and it weighs about 1,000 pounds less. So we'll see. Actually, it's going to weigh a lot less because I'm not going to put near as much stuff in it. But anyway, I'll go pick it up tomorrow morning. Of course, I'll do a video and all that stuff, and you guys will know as much as I am. And I told them to leave it hooked up with the electric and water because, I mean, I'm going to examine it. And here's a suggestion for you people that are getting new RVs, and I've probably left it out of every video, but whenever you buy a new RV, one of the things you must check or should check is to be sure all the electrical outlets have power. That's inside and out. Because what happened on this one right here, I didn't check it. I've got 2 outlets, the 110s, that they're not even hooked. There's no wire, nothing. Okay, and then it's got a little 12-volt cigarette lighter plug. It's got 2 of them. The one here does not work. Okay, but on this RV, since it doesn't have much at all, I'll be able to check all those little things, and I'm going to have them pressure it up with the water to be sure there's no leaks. And of course, on this RV, when I got it, the kitchen faucet thing, the little arched up thing right at the top, it's made out of plastic and had just a pinhole of a crack. And when you turn the faucet on, it was like a sprinkling system inside the RV. So they had to send me a replacement, and I've had to put duct tape on it in the interim and all that. So, you know, those are the things you need to check. You got to check the electrical, all the water places, because these guys may or may not have completely tightened those fittings. I'm also going to run the furnace. I'm also going to run the hot water heater, and you know, whatever it's got, to be sure that the 12-volt water pump, to be sure that it at least cuts on. You know, I'm not going to put any water in the freshwater tank yet, and then I'll pull it home and I'll park it outside here, and then sometime in the near future, when my son has time and this RV is ready, because it'll take me at least a day. I could probably get it done by Sunday, but he'll be checking with me. I sent him a text, letting him know that it's time or getting close. But no, everything's finally, it just happened like that. They didn't even know it was coming. That's the way life is sometimes, but that's good. And I got my internet issue solved with Verizon so far, and so the storm has passed on that thing. But anyway, guys, from Central Texas, USA, just giving you a heads up. Great news. The RV is here. All I got to do is get it. So anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye, bye, bye. USA made when you can. Drink plenty of water. 2 or 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and help you lose weight because you'll be full of water. And what else? Take deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth several times a day. A deep breath in through your nose and hold it for a second, and then out through your mouth. Why? Because that relieves stress. It does. Try it. And that lowers your blood pressure, and lowering your blood pressure is good for you. So Anyway, 72 years old, and I'm fixing to get on the road again, I think. Now, I don't know whether I'm going to be going anywhere real soon because the weather here is perfect. And do I want to go to imperfect weather when I've got perfect weather? No. As far as doing some dry camping around the next few days, I might. I might go to a state park and do some stuff. But we'll see. We'll see. At least we got the RV. That's step one. Step two is getting moved in. Step three is everything else. Enjoy your days, guys. Adios. Bye-bye. Enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.